Hey guys, it's the Sensor. I'm back in. I'm once again with a Pokemon like Nuzlocke. The rules will be inscription. It's pretty simple. No items, no healing unless it's Pokemon Center, Doctor, or Nurse throughout the region. And first 6 Pokemon I encounter are the ones I use for the entire run, so I only get 6 Pokemon. It's a randomizer. And this turned out to be a pretty hard challenge, but I did make it through. It took me a couple of days, but anyway. Pick our starter. It's Flygon. I ground up a Dragon type. Good enough, right? And then we'll go ahead. We'll arrive at battles first with Bianca. She's a Drillbur. 2 Sonic Booms. It's not really a problem. And these beating battles are always kind of easy because you just press A, and you usually win. And Sharon. Here's our Pokemon after scolding us for making a mess in my own room. And there's a little bit of a pause here, but I'm reading off the script, so if things seem a little bit different, you know why. But Sharon, he agrees battle, he leads off with the Snover. I am worried he has like an ice move, but I'm glad that he doesn't, and I just used 2 Sonic moves to take it out. So after this, let's head downstairs and talk to Mom and apologize for ruining my bedroom. Get a key item and we head down to the first slab, and then on the right one to catch our first encounter, a Whalmer. Then a Metagross. So all the captures for Route 1. So then to get to the speech, and then we right into the battle with Lord N. And a Dusclops, I use Flygon. Few faint attacks. Does the job, he's not really an issue. And yeah. Head to Route 2, grab Grameenfu, a Gallade, and Miss Magius. And this is a pretty stacked team. Then we go into grinding. Going up to level 10. I'm not always going to include the grinding, but I'm at least going to mention it whenever it happens. And yeah, this has been a lot of work. I went and edited all this over the course of like 3 or 4 days, and I streamed all this live on twitch.tv/SonyScientist. Go there. You want to watch me do this type of stuff, because it's where I get the footage for most of my videos. And you know, grinding goes over pretty smooth. I'd speed up since this is on the emulator, so yeah, of course it's on the emulator, you know, I'm doing randomizer. You know, but credit to Vanessa for giving me this challenge. This was a good test of my knowledge of Pokemon, as well as get this for my live streaming, and a good test for editing and doing voiceover speed. This is the first one I've ever done, so it is a different feeling. Before I started recording this, I was freaking out just a little bit because of my stutter and whatnot. So once you get healed, we head into trainer school and we go to battle Sharon. Alright, Sharon leads up with an extra girl. I hit it with a Wilmer and use a water gun. And it's not too much of an issue, just 2 water guns and knock it out. Or 3, rather. But, script was wrong there, boys. Make sure you proofread. Alright, so she's gonna send out Skiddy. I'm gonna send out Meanfu, because, it's a normal type. I got a fighting type. It should be fine. Didn't realize it only is pounds, so I'm just going to keep hitting it over the head. Makes me fall in love. Love is dangerous, kids. Anyway, we take that. We learned Fake Out, which is going to come in handy for later. And I am contemplating looking at Metagross. Lead off. Metagross is going to lead off for this gym, and I go through all the trainer battles there. Really not much anything special, and you'll be hearing that a lot throughout this run. Because of our team, it's pretty stacked. So, every battle is me just switching, getting type advantage, and, we're going across this mirror, it goes down to Miss Magius, and that's that. So I go back to heal numerous times, and I'm not going to include every time I go back to heal. In most of the gyms, I actually don't include the battles because, well, again, would you rather hear me go, oh yeah, this is pretty easy, special to say, or would you rather hear the good parts, right? And funnily enough, like doing research for this like video, right? I look around it's Pokemon runs, you know, I do watch them on free time, and I was inspired by Smallland and Madry Bread. You know, they started, and I like their formats, so you know, I decided to give it a shot myself with my own janky twist. You know how it is. But anyway, we and the trainers are going back and forth to heal and whatnot. There's some good XP, but you know, nothing to write home about. And you know, yeah, the biggest annoyance of this run is just how long this took. And you're out to the gym near Crest. So throw comes out. I use Eccentric for Metagross, and we would take it out. 2 hints. Nothing really to say about that one. Father Earth is gonna come out. I'm gonna go ahead and go into Flygon. And I forgot like what this was, so I was like, oh, that's a balling rat. Okay, so I'm just gonna use Sonic Boom. And if you don't know what Sonic Boom actually does, it only does 20 damage guaranteed. So it's like Dragon Rage, but a cheaper version. So yeah, let's give it early game, but you know, I get rid of it soon enough. So Crest hands us our badge. We go do stuff in the Dream Yard, but first we catch a Furt, name it Fira, after one of my friends, because we do need someone to use the cut HM, because I didn't have anybody to use cut. Alright, so then we're gonna battle Team Plasma in the Dream Yard, because they're being bullies. Embor comes out, I use Sand Tomb, super effective, almost takes it out. And then a faint attack wipes it off the face of the earth. The next grunt is more of the same, just doTERRA, we use Sonic Boom, take it out, no problem, it's pretty easy. And then if you kick the hell out of the Munna, Shadow Gets appears, and you know, Luciana is big angry that they were kicking it, and then Scientist gets her Dream Mist, of course. We get the Sea Gear for the online multiplayer that we can definitely participate in. Route 3, the rival battle. Because Spike gotta get some ship damage, but it really doesn't do anything. He's good to go for Meditate, but it taunts me, so I can't actually boost any moves. It scares me out, so I go ahead and go to Miss Magius. And I use Eccentric, Sidewave, and Astonish, I'm sorry. And yeah, we just kind of like do its health on with Taunt. You know, I'm getting pissed off, so I go out to Whalmer, which I should have done immediately, but didn't. And we're gonna use Water Gun and take it out. Let me just say that Whalmer and later Warlord were the MVPs of this run, honestly. As roll out against the Mantine over and over again, and you know, we're trying to kill it, but yeah, it doesn't go down, so we go out to Metagross because it literally can't hurt us. So we're just gonna use Metacall a few times and it takes it down. And then Plasma comes by. They're running with this girl's Pokemon, so you know, we agree to save them because you know, we're the White Knights of the land. So you know, we go ahead to the cave and battle Team Plasma. Fun fact, actually. I had to restart like this part of the run because my internet crashed, so I actually had to do this battle I think like twice. And I know another comment section is gonna be filled with he sounds like he's gonna cry. I do have anxiety when I record like videos and whatnot, so you know, please excuse the choked up nature of we talked about in Really Girls Pokemon. As some training, we get up to level 20. And yeah, like, our party's looking pretty stacked. We're all like on level 20. I think the only one that's not level 20 is Mifu. I had to adjust the volume apparently there. But you know. And in training, took me about 30 minutes. All the training was done off screen. I recorded bits of it. But yeah, we knock in the city and we fight in front of the gym. And you know, Herdier comes out, we send in Flygon, and Flygon just uses Sand Tomb and a bit of Sonic Boom, and you know, we're able to take it out. This round comes out, and it's more of the same. We just keep on keeping on, you know. And again, you're gonna hear this a lot in this video, but this challenge was not easy, but it was hard. This is in the gym where I kept all the battles in, which I'm unsure why, but I spent them like back to back. And throughout the course of editing this run, you know, I was figuring out how speed up works, you know, when to cut and when not to. And, you know, it's weird writing a script for something that's fast, but run through Lenora. Lenora is usually hard in a normal Nuzlocke, but you know, with her not having normal types, this was really quite easy, and me having a stacked team, Flygon just takes it out after some like potions and some annoying shenanigans from the gym leader. We take it out. Flygon absolutely carries this gym. Really Vaniant comes out, so I'm going to go into Metagross because Steel type, Grass types aren't going to help too much. So I'm going to use Confusion on it. No, with like a Metal Claw, like a Demass, and this is the first death of the run. But don't worry though. So there is an exploit to this challenge. My friend Vanessa is the one who challenged me to this, and in her rules, I can heal with nurses and whatnot, right? And well, you see, I'm after this gym. I was aware of where our nurse was, so I go and revive my Pokemon at this nurse after you're going back and talk to Team Plasma. I'm going ahead and go out of the nurse. So I can't revive my Pokemon, but the game can. It's the only loophole within her challenge, and I only actually used this once. I only revived my Pokemon once, and Metagross came back for the entire run. So, woo. So yeah, no deaths, honestly. And I agreed to never use that again on stream. But Battle Team Plasma and Pinwheel Forest, we get the skull back. Nora's pissed. Direct School, we head across the bridge. And yeah, again, like this run, with it being like cut down like this, right? This is 33 minutes for you guys. It was days for me, and a lot of trial and error, and yeah. Real quick, we headed into the Pokemon Company, and we're going to attempt to get the XP share. Mewtwo actually dies during this, but you know, we got the XP share so we can grind our Pokemon more efficiently. And but sadly, Mewtwo is the first one to actually officially die, because I promised not to use the exploit anymore to Vanessa because I thought that was a little unfair. And anyway, so we're gonna go battle Team Plasma. Herdier, when it comes out, we use Rock Smash, and I'm so glad that Rock Smash isn't an HM in this one, because I actually end up using Rock Smash for coverage for a long time, actually. And Team Plasma is like, no, we're not bad, you know, we just misunderstanding, you know, how we took the Pokemon. And now before the third gym leader, Berg, we have to do some grinding. And fun fact, actually, there's a house above here that actually does healing. I did not actually know that, so every time I need to heal, I went all the way back to the city and came back up here. Now, that trip was like 10 seconds, right? But it adds up, you know, when you go there about 15 times, like, doing your grinding. So after grinding, we all hit about level 30. I didn't grind everyone to 30, but you know, He's turned out to be fine. His ace is level, I think, like 25. So, Chimmel comes out, a Rock Smash, 3 Sonic Booms, or at least I thought, until heal with the potion. And this is what I always hate about like gym leaders and Elite Four members. They always heal their Pokemon. It's just irritating because this just extends the battle even longer, you know. But anyway, G-Dude comes out. He's a Rock Smash, you know. Then we go into Metagross, take on like Tangela because it had a Psychic move, and they were able to pretty much destroy it. And yeah, there's a third badge. Next up is a rival battle against Bianca. Going against Zafiro, and we use Sonic Boom to really take it out and fan attack. And then Metagross comes out, use Confusion, and we use that twice. Sound Tangela comes out, we use Confusion again. The Fable, I go back in Flygon and use Rock Smash. I almost take it out in one hit. And yeah, so next up is Sharon. There are a lot of rival battles. It's pretty like dumb that Black and White has as many. Again, like throughout the like Pokemon games, right? Your rivals started to get more and more involved in your journey, and it's cool. But like in Black and White, I feel that they had like way too many, because it was just like every time I did like something and wanted to progress further, a rival battle would show up and I would just have to take the time to do that and then go back and heal and then keep on doing this. But the professor calls us to Nabasa City. I get the bike and I dress up Flygon for a bit, and doesn't he look snazzy? It's amazing. Then Bianca exits the contest hall, and her dad shows up, and they have a nice heart-to-heart. Lisa, as it comes up, and says, "Hey, you know, everything's all good, Pops," and you know, then a nice romantic evening with N on the Ferris wheel. End of the text actually glitched out for me. I don't know why, but anyway, on to the battle. We just do more of the same. It's easy sweeps with Flygon. Our team is stacked. Do I need to say this again? And yeah, so we go around like talk to people, looking for some items. You know, like you get all that. I was thinking, we got the lucky egg here. I did get light screen, which I ended up not using much, and teaching into Metagross, but it's interesting because like I buy some like PMs in this run that I never ended up using. So I did have a bunch of excess money on me. So onto Elisa. Elisa is normally difficult, but she is not in this run because of the randomizer. She doesn't have her mons, so this is actually really easy. So 2-shot the Whimsicott, and then we I don't know why I pondered Genie for so long, but we return both her Pokemon, and then we have a nice gander at Lisa. Anyway, moving on, our next like rival battle. God, like this is just more of the same. You know, we just take it out. It's not very hard. We just keep hitting A, keep like mashing that button, and again, like this is like genuinely the whole run against any of our rivals, because we train and you know we keep our levels pretty high, so it's never that hard. And you know, we'll say the reason why I was training so much is so I'd already lost this run a couple times, and this was my final attempt. And I was actually in a bet with my friend Vanessa, the one that gave me the challenge. His bet, you know, if I lost, you know, I had to give her I had to buy her like 2 video games of her choice, and I was not trying to spend all that money, chief. So after you win, we have a good talk to Alder, and Alder gives us advice. So we beat up some kids, and then head across the bridge to Driftfell City. Now, Driftfell City has clay. Clay is usually pretty difficult. You go and defeat Team Plasma. Cold Storage, do you leave? Gets us, talks Clay out of keeping them captive. Clay's like, fine, I'm an honest man. So, you know. Next up is the gym battle of Clay. This is like more of the same. It's just clicking buttons and, you know, just winning. There wasn't much to it, really. And, you know, I'm sad to say that, you know, but, you know, we learned Ryan on Whalmer, which is actually pretty cool. And, you know, we keep taking on his Pokemon, and he was pretty easy, so that's the 5th badge. On a Chargestone Cave, and ends back at it again with another rival battle. And, you know, I said he's like light screen because I'm thinking, oh man, I'm strategic. Like, that didn't really help at all because, you know, we're over leveled, so. I stayed in for Executor here. I don't know why, but, you know, got the Flygon. Use a couple returns, it's gone. It's funny, you know, like, I wrote a detailed script, right? But, like, it's over detailed, so the video actually runs a lot faster than the video itself. I mean, the video runs faster than the script. So, I ring a bell for Skyla, and then head over to her gym. After going down a lot of stairs, and Skyla, sad to say, the 6th gym leader, was, how do I put this? Easy. I had to move a Bulldoze and a Dragon Claw in return. And, you know, this was just cakewalk. You know, on Twist Mountain with Sharon. Sharon wants another rival battle. I use Bulldoze on everything. Now, this was the hard part, Ferrothorn. I didn't have any fire types this entire run. So, I genuinely could not figure out how to kill this thing. I used Confusion, I used Ice Return, I used Bulldoze, I used everything. But, you know, I just kept spamming it, and eventually it did go down, but it was some trouble. Anyway, so after this, I ended up just leveling up, and I learned a Bullet Punch instead of like Metal Claw, which I didn't use Bullet Punch. Here long, the Whaler comes out to murder the Feebas with a return, and I use a Water Spout, and then run to Bryson and Appaloosa City, and yeah, build up with that Dragonite. I one-shot with Dragon Claw. I two-shot the Quagsire with Dragon Claw, and I did like use some training, but yeah, now we go see the epic Zekrom cutscene, and awakens Zekrom atop the tower. We have a relic castle, catch guesses building a sandcastle, and then he leaves because we destroy it, and then we head back to the museum to go collect the stones, you know, as Thanos would say. And with the stones, we head over to Bianca and destroy her. Absolutely atomized. We're level like 50 at this point. It's kind of it's kind of bad. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I over level at this playthrough, and you know, it was, I just did not want to lose. Because, you know, your boy doesn't have that scratch all the time. But anyway, on to Drayden. Drayden was disappointing. I thought this was gonna be a harder run, but after some grinding, we grinded everyone up to level 60, and that allowed us to just Dragon Claw close combat, you know, psychic everything down, and boom, 8 badges. Let's go. Now then, on to the last like gravel battle. Oh, you know, I gotta check, you know, if you're ready. Shut up, Sharon. Okay, just get bodied. Okay, like this is just what this is, a massacre. And you know, again, like these like gravel battles just keep popping up until this point, and then it's finally done, and then you're able to really go to victory road. Now to the Elite Four. I was nervous for this. And this was after some like training. I did some training before the Elite Four. And not a whole lot, just like 1 or 2 levels, but you know. And again, I can't heal throughout this whole thing. So the first Elite Four member leaves Flygon pretty low. And a Kyogre comes out, and I'm like a little nervous. So I send out like Wailord, and you know, I just use return. And so and the Wailord learned rest at some point. Okay, this will come in handy. Wailord actually tanks a lot of the damage without the Elite Four, and I use smart like type matchups, and I use my knowledge of competitive online like battling to allow me to hopefully survive this. That like Wailord's like rest and like scouting potential, I probably would have lost. And again, good type matchups, and I just keep doing the same thing, you know, like Wailord just carrying this run with the rest. And this whole Nuzlocke has been doing matchups. I actually had to look up the speed of Stantler to see if Wailord were outspeed, and I do. So I use rest and then just, you know, get healthy. And I tried to put as many like recover moves on my Pokemon as possible, but I ended up only having it on like Wailord, I think. Which recover moves could be seen as cheating. I don't, because it's a move that Pokemon can learn, and you know it's fair game. Let me know in the comments. And again, the rules are in the description if you guys do want to read them. But yeah, so we we're on to the 4th Elite Four member, the fighting one, and it was interesting. I haven't played through like Gen 5 in a long time, and it was weird to see these Elite Four members with these are weird Pokemon. Now this motherfucker right here, Huntail, was the only problem in the Elite Four. Why? He kept like getting healed, and I just had to rest off all the damage he was doing. So like I could not kill him. And this was a solid like 15 minutes, not sped up, of me just attempting to kill this one fish. Now, after all that, I'm pretty weak, and I'm praying to God that Alder heals me, but no. Alder doesn't heal me, so I go in the castle, and I'm afraid I'm going to lose this challenge because I didn't get healed for free yet. Well, the gym leaders come to my aid. I'm just fine, actually. So I head on, and there is a lady that heals me in the castle, so I'm fine. But Zekrom bursts through the door at Kool-Aid Men style, and Reshiram doesn't like that very much, so Reshiram awakens. And yeah, I was so excited to replace like Meanfu with a Reshiram, right? 'Cause this is the only other capture I can do throughout the entire run. Well, it turns to a Durant, and I use my Master Ball on it because, you know, Durant is perfect, you know? And I go ahead and nickname it Reshiram, because, you know. But the reason why my other Pokemon are not nicknamed is because actually, I didn't think I was going to get this far, so I didn't nickname anything anymore. But into the final battle with N, it's just more of the same. Yeah, but I do have to rest off like not a lot of damage, but Wailord is capable of basically walling 2 of his Pokemon so far. So, and again, like that rest, bro. Like, gotta get your rest, kids. You know, 'cause it keeps you alive. And I was able to honestly just clean sweep this, you know. And I was so like, I was worried about this fight. I really was. And Reshiram actually gets a kill here. It's his only kill for the entire run, but you know, he gets one. And again, it's more of the mention of types, and says, oh shit, you know, maybe I was wrong. You know, and gets this is like, god damn it, Bobby, you ruined my plan. The fuck? And you know, he's angry. And about him, he leads off with the Palkia. I am actually afraid of this thing until I one-shot it, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, that was fine. I go ahead and just sweep everything. Sharon and Alder did actually heal my Pokemon, which was epic of them. And you know, he leads off with. He does have a pretty good team. I'm not gonna lie. Getsus's team was probably the most powerful, like out of the bunch. And overall this challenge has been stressful, but not nearly as impossible as I thought. So yeah, this is the end of the run, guys. So thank you guys all for watching, and yeah, let me know what you thought of this. If you want me to do another one, I'm totally down to do another one. Yeah, special thanks to Vanessa for giving me the challenge, and thank you to all my friends that kept encouraging me to finish this. So yeah, thank you guys.